Libra, hi, welcome to your weekly message. It is August 11th. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you. You can always check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, or you can book a private reading through my website, which is linked in my bio and on TikTok and in the description box on YouTube. So let's see what's going on with my Libras for the next 7 days. We have the Judgment card here, Libra. This is some pretty intense energy. I feel like you're being kind of like catapulted here with the Chariot on the bottom of the deck into your purpose, or there's some sort of like divine intervention in your life happening this week, or redirection taking place here, okay? Let's see what else comes out. You could be getting some intense spiritual downloads as well, Libra. Let's see what this is about. We have the Two of Swords, okay? So you've been held back on trying to make a decision here, or like you haven't really taken any steps towards anything because you didn't have enough information, or you weren't sure like what you're supposed to do, where you're supposed to go, what your purpose is, what the next step is. I feel like there's some sort of information coming in, okay, this week about what you need to do. Very spiritual energy here. I do feel like some of you guys are spending more time meditating. Perhaps like under this recent full moon energy, you've had some sort of epiphany or information come towards you that helps you make a decision, okay? Let's see what else comes out. The Lovers. Yeah, you're making a decision based on some sort of information that's coming to you. This is something you were really anxious about for a long time, and you know what to do now, or you're about to know what to do. You're about to figure it out. Like and this information doesn't come from anything outside of you. Like it comes from within you. It's like you finally like quieted your mind enough to have the answer come to you. Okay, maybe you've had a lot of anxious thoughts lately, and so you weren't able to really hear the messages from the divine. But this week, I feel like something big happens. Like you're experiencing like a major turning point in your life, Libra. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune too. Look at this. This is like divine redirection happening here. With Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like something starts moving forward again. Because remember how I said there's a decision that you haven't been able to make, or something you haven't been able to move forward with? Well, I feel like the delays are over with the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? Some of you guys could also be purchasing a vehicle here with that card. Sorry about like my pronunciation. I bit my tongue really hard the other day, and it's like kind of swollen. Still, so it like kind of hurts to talk, but let's see what else for my Libras. Yeah, there is a divine intervention taking place here. You're no longer resisting the change, okay? 5 of Wands in reverse. So 5 of Wands upright would tell me you might be fighting something. You might be resisting something. But it coming up in reverse is telling me there's no longer resistance here, okay? Now, some of you guys, like when you get this information, what I'm getting is you really need to like make the decision, trust in that intuition, and like act on it right away. Because if you leave it too long, you're going to start overthinking stuff again, because we do have this little bit of this negative thought patterns coming into your head. So it's like the divine is like, take action. Like when you get this information, take action, because if you don't take immediate action on it, you may get back into this kind of information where you're overthinking and overanalyzing again, okay? So that's what I have for you. We have Gemini here, strong Sagittarius, and fixed energy, so Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Let's look at your love life for my Libras, please. What's Libra's overall energy in love? We have the Star card here, Libra. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You do not have to be. I feel like you're very inspired by somebody this week, okay? There's somebody that's really piqued your interest here. This person could be someone who's very spiritual, someone who has a very healing energy, okay? Again, I feel like you're really connected to spirit this week and you're receiving like a lot of downloads, Libra. Tell me more. So you could also be receiving downloads regarding your love life or somebody that you are currently interested in or focused on this week. Some of you guys are feeling like you've met someone who is like a wish fulfillment type of energy. Wow, Knight of Wands again. Literally this card has come out for every sign so far. Are you all dealing with these situationship, player type energies, okay? Somebody here feels like they've met their wish fulfillment, but be careful with this person because them showing up as the Knight of Wands is telling me that they're flaky. They're flaky as fuck, okay? They're not necessarily aligned with you. They might come off that way. But I don't feel like intuitively, I feel like this person may just not know what they want. It's not necessarily like they're trying to play you. They just maybe don't know what they want, okay? Yeah, because you're seeing them as being very cautious and moving very slow here. So usually a player type of energy is going to move fast, going to try to rush you. Whereas with this Knight of Pentacles, it's like the movement is very slow, but it almost seems a little bit stagnant. And again, I feel like it's because maybe this person doesn't really know what they want. How do they see you? They see you as the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Wands, okay? This person, intimidated is the wrong word. I was going to say they're intimidated by you, but it's almost like they don't know what they want, and then you kind of come into their life, Libra, and it feels very like there's some sort of synchronicity here, okay? There's some sort of like fated event or like destined event. They want to make some sort of plans with you here. But again, I feel like they're moving really slow, like they're being very cautious. This person may be really inconsistent as well in their communication. How do you feel? King of Pentacles. You're seeking stability. And I hate to break it to you, Libra, but this person doesn't seem to be able to offer you the stability that you're looking for right now, because I just keep getting this energy is that they don't know what they want. So even if they like you, it's like they don't know if they're ready to settle down yet, or they don't know if they're ready to actually be in a serious commitment. Let's see how they feel about you. Okay, there's too much here. They know Hierophant is here. So it's like, yeah, you know, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to take these because they do feel like your commitment material, but there's something about this relationship being so serious that stresses them out. And because they're showing up in that Knight of Wands energy, again, it's telling me they may not be quite ready for a commitment. You guys may not be aligned in that way, but they do feel very drawn to you. What's their intention? Temperance. I do feel like they're trying to heal from something or trying to bring their energy back into balance, but they're not quite on the same page as you, Libra. What's the outcome? Overthinking. Okay. I do see that there's an emotional connection here that's growing. There's an emotional bond, but there's a lot of overthinking here. Okay. And just be mindful of this person. And again, I don't feel like they're doing it intentionally, because I feel like they just don't know what they want and they're very guarded. But there is the potential for some mind games here. And again, I don't feel like they're doing it like strategically. I feel like it's their anxiety that's kind of causing them to appear like they're playing mind games. All right. There could also be like some sort of conflict or confrontation between you and this person this week. So, that's what I have. We have Sagittarius here, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. So I hope you could take something from that message, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.